you launch the browser, and yeah, my bookmark on the Fuze is kind of strange here. So instead, what we'll do is we'll just go. All right, and so what we're going to do here is we're going to do a little test. We're going to go to nytimes.com on both phones, see which one loads faster, kind of a unscientific comparison of the two networks. We'll hit enter at the same time. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. So interesting, the Sprint version took me to the mobile New York Times site, whereas it looks like the AT&T phone, the Fuze, is going to the main New York Times site. Very interesting, huh? Could just be that there's a setting that's misconfigured. Sometimes these devices get used by people before they get sent to me. All right, so we'll do one more test. We'll hit them both up to espn.go.com. See if we can get the full version to load on both phones. It looks like the Sprint version, again, a little bit faster. You can see the Opera Mobile browser, though. That's pretty close. I mean, neither page is done yet, and the Fuze, you know, they're really pretty close to each other. I don't know if you can see the progress bar there. But anyway, the Opera Mobile browser is just great. I mean, it really is a nice looking browser. We'll look on the Sprint version is done a little bit before the AT&T. Now the AT&T is done. But really on both phones, you know, just a great looking mobile browser. It's a VGA display, 2.8 inches, so a little bit smaller than some of the other, you know, the G1 or the iPhone, but really high res, and you can zoom in, and it reformats really well, so it's very easy to you know, just double tap and zoom right in and read what you're trying to read. Same thing on the AT&T version. You can scroll around no problem. Renders the page really quickly. And then you close it up and it auto rotates back. And oh, that's funny. The ESPN logo is gone from the Sprint version. Interesting. Well, anyway. Funny that the logo is gone there. So there's your mobile browser on both. The performance, you know, pretty similar. The Sprint version, at least where I am, loaded a little bit faster. But in general, you know, they both work well. Go back home here and we will... So I have my email loaded in here, and you can see the connected to my Gmail account. And I like this little preview on the TouchFlow 3D. It gives you a little preview of your newest email message. I don't know how it's showing up on camera. The Sprint version has a black background. The AT&T version has the AT&T logo background there in white on gray. And they're both easy to read. It might look a little easier to read the black version than the AT&T version, but they're both actually quite easy to read. Tap. So we'll go ahead and we will go to the AT&T menu, and we will go to the Sprint TV menu. And we're going to launch Sprint TV on the Sprint phone. And we're going to go, whoops, we're going to go to the CV video on AT&T. So the Sprint mobile TV there gives you your full-on... Okay, well I can't get the CV video where I am now, so there you go. Here's the Sprint TV. You've probably seen this before. your streaming video there if you're interested in it. So we'll go to CNN Mobile Live, load it up. I'm not a big fan personally of mobile TV. I understand the appeal.
Most people are not clear exactly, but they have great.
There he is, the new president-elect of the U.S., Barack Obama.
One thing, 2/3 say it's more important for the new Obama administration to stimulate the economy.
Widescreen mode.
Reduce the deficit, full spending and tax cuts.
Both phones have stereo Bluetooth. Both come with.
Former Republican vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin.
I think we're still running here.
In Alaska, where she spoke candidly to a local newspaper about losing the election. Ryan Todd has been following the story for us. So what's the governor saying? Well, essentially, both the Sarah Palin unplugged tours.
All right, now in addition to the CV video service, the AT&T Fuze also comes with the MOBA TV. So we'll do the trial period here. And so we'll go head to head just so you can see, if you're into the mobile TV experience, the difference between Sprint's Sprint TV service and AT&T's MOBA TV service on what's basically the same phone. Put these two down. So MSNBC going on the bottom there, and I don't know if we get MSNBC on Sprint TV, but it looks like I loaded up the NFL Network, so that's fine. You can see them both. And you know, my experience, the mobile TV experience, is fairly similar. The difference is in your channels. But you can see similar video quality on the two devices. They load up pretty quickly. A little bit more responsive on the Sprint version, it looked like, in terms of switching. So the Sprint version went back to the channel guide when I tapped it. The AT&T version went back to the portrait mode. And, yeah, both interfaces a little bit wonky. Again, I'm not a huge fan of mobile TV, but I think you can get a decent experience out of either one, so long as you're in coverage area and willing to pay for the service. As we mentioned, the AT&T phone has the push-to-talk technology. It also has the AT&T Video Share video calling technology, so if you're interested in that, the AT&T phone will have it for you. And beyond that, they both have the 3.2 megapixel camera I mentioned with video capture. They both have Wi-Fi. The AT&T Fuze has the HSDPA 3G service. Sprint has the EVDU Rev A. They both have Windows Mobile 6.1 Professional, micro SD card slot, 2.8-inch VGA touchscreen. Again, the AT&T version is a little bit smaller, and you get the faceted diamond back, the all-black finish, the original. The Sprint version is the gray on silver with the rounded back. And there you go. There's kind of a quick comparison, or not so quick, but a comparison between the two versions of the Touch Pro that have come to the U.S. carriers so far, the AT&T Fuze, the Sprint Touch Pro. You can get much more of both of these devices over on PhoneDog.com. And if you're interested, tune in. The premiere of PhoneDog TV Wednesday, November 12th, live at www.phonedog.com/TV. We're going to be doing a smartphone showdown with the BlackBerry Bold, the T-Mobile G1 with Google, and both versions of the Touch Pro and the Fuze. So definitely check that out. You can ask questions live, have me check out different things about the phones, show them to you on camera, talk to you. You can stump me with questions that I don't know the answers to. All kinds of good stuff. All right, so there you go. It's the Fuze. It's the Touch Pro. I'm Noah from PhoneDog.com. Much more on both of these phones, like I said, over on the site. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you later.